Hey guys, Happy New Year. It's December 31st, 2024. I've just been doing a lot of reflecting on 2024, and man, for me, it's like arguably one of the best years of my life. I've just had so much fun this year. Um, really challenged myself beginning of the year to learn CW, and then just got captivated by CW field operations and thought, man, that's so cool. I wanted to thank my uncle K7CO, who kind of inspired me. And then just guys out there that put out content like early on, Aaron W4ARB, Evan K2EJT, Thomas K4SWL, of course. But yeah, I've been doing some reflecting and just feel a ton of gratitude for like so many of my friendships. Guys I talk to every single day are guys I met in this hobby. I can't name them all, but a couple just that have kind of elmered me and helped me out. Steve WI5D, Tim K5OHY. It's really cool that literally just completely unplanned, the day I decided to make a QSO, the signal I could hear at that moment, it was K5OHY, and we've become good buds. And everyone knows if you've made a QSO with me, that's kind of the running joke is you're my buddy. My uncle K7CO pointed that out. He was like, dude, you're like in your videos, you're like, oh, that's my buddy. And like, that was me. I wasn't trying to be funny or like ironic. I was just literally, my knee-jerk reaction was like, oh, I've talked to this guy's my buddy. And it's cool because now a bunch of people refer to me that way, or we exchange buddy on our QSOs. But I could go on and on. I don't want this to be a super long video. Just wrapped up here at Last and Draw. This is a pretty rare park. I think this is my 5th time here. It's just really beautiful. I was in the truck and was on the MTR 3B V4 Kurahi. Such a killer rig. I love QRP. Made 40 QSOs on this guy. Made DX. I ran a couple antennas. I was on the NFED half wave. Got the throw line here. Was kind of plateau configuration. Actually went to the ham stick a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna maybe I'll do a little bit of highlight of some of my favorite moments this year in this video, but it's just a wrap-up video to say thank you. And I'm so excited for 2025, but man, I'll always look back at 2024 as a special year that I learned CW, and I'm excited to continue to participate in this hobby, make new friends, and hopefully, the goal for my channel, even though I don't post full-length videos as much, I'll continue to do so. I'll do shorts, but if I can inspire one person out there to try it, it's just a ton of fun. And I think it's important in life to find fulfillment in things you do, and I love everything about the hobby. I love QRP, I love going 100 watts, I love antennas, again, I love the radios, I love paddles, if you haven't noticed. But by far the best part, not to be cliche, is just the friendships and people you meet. And dude, some of the coolest guys out there, men and women, are CW ops, like hands down. You guys know that's some very special people. So this was my 350th activation. So for 350 times this year I went out to activate. I had 5 fails, which is okay. It's okay to fail. So this would be my 345th successful activation. I'm gonna go do one more, so I'll bring you guys back, not for the activation, but I'll take you to the spot just so you can see where I'm activating. Maybe I'll include a queue, so we'll see. And I'll show you why we're going to that park real quick. It's actually on my way back home. And so that'll be 351 activations. If I don't go back out today, I don't think I will, but yeah, I'll see you guys at that next park. And then again, I might do some highlights to wrap up the video. All right, make that 351 activations. Just wrapped up in the Silverado. This is Bird's Eye Wildlife Management Area. And the reason I bring you here is this spot right here is where I made my first ever POTA activation, where I activated for the first time, April 13th of 2024. So I wanted to bring you guys here, kind of back where it all started. I've shared this story before, but made my first QSO March 26th, wasn't ready, only had to use Descript, and felt really nervous and scared, but boom, like made the QSO. The amount of fulfillment I felt, ran upstairs, told my wife, just so excited, like, oh my gosh, I just talked to somebody in Morse code. And it was about 2.5-3 weeks later that still didn't feel ready, but thought I'm gonna go try to activate. You know, I'd been monitoring POTA stations and trying to copy call signs as they came into an activator. And I got to a point I could start to get a couple, and I'm like, you know what? I actually didn't even decide I was gonna go do it, but I just started gaining that confidence a little bit. And I remember the morning of the 13th of April, walking upstairs with my little Go kit. You know, I had a KX3. I think at that point I only had 2 radios. I had a KX3 and a Pentec. In fact, I took my Pentec. If you look at my POTA picture, I'm sitting right here. I have a Bamatech TP3 and a Pentec in my shot. And it's actually still kind of snow-capped mountains at that point in April. Right now it's obviously snow everywhere. But man, I just feel so grateful I decided that day to go activate, because then it was game over. Like, the op I am today, I still have so far to go, but like my progress has skyrocketed because I chose to get on the air and I chose to activate. So I hope with my channel, I can inspire some people to get out there and one, just try hunting, use a script. I have a full video on that. And then once you do that, if you want to try to activate, great. And if you want to activate 15 words per minute, go for it. Speed doesn't really matter. I'm at a point now, I'm really grateful that, you know, I'm participating in contests and guys have shown me how to set up N1MM, and sure, I'm going, you know, I'm running at 36 words per minute. Not perfect, but just the amount of confidence I've gained this year being really active in CW, you get out of it what you put in, and I'm so grateful for that. So again, just to wrap up to 2024, super grateful. I want to start naming names of friends and call signs, but I know if I do that, I'll leave somebody out. So I don't want to, but you guys know who you are. Thanks so much for the friendship and for participating in this hobby together. I hunt you guys hunt me, a ton of fun. And here's to 2025. Should be a really special year. We'll see if I get to activate more states. My goal is to maybe activate another country, but I got to get my extra. So hoping to pass my extra exam sometime next month. But yeah, we'll see you guys. And I think I'm going to include just a couple highlights, probably short. So it won't be a great format, but I'll just have the short format, kind of the vertical video format coming up next. See you guys. Happy New Year. All right, we are out here just next to Schofield Reservoir in Utah, headed to Lower Fish Creek for POTA activation. It's a bit of a hike, so just getting started. So I actually climbed a mountain and sent Morse code to people. So I got 5 contacts. Sick. Yeah, that was pretty dope. That's awesome. Yeah, man. Did you learn Morse code just for that, or? His name's Scott. He's in Tennessee. What? We'll call QRL first. No way. I think this is the definition of raining on your parade. Lonely. That's awesome.
And with that, the 2024 season comes to an end. Good night.